Hey you guys, welcome back. I actually did something to my face today and I'm super excited because I have some great feedback for you guys about the products that I brought in my last video, which would have been the suppositories, and I think I was waiting for another soap to come in. So I'm trying to try a little bit of different things just to, you know, let you know what's going on with them. I'm really excited, so we'll get into it. Today we're going to be talking about the Yum Yum Yoni bar and the FEM Restore pH suppositories. Whichever short way you can remember, I just call them the boric acid suppositories. They're the only ones on the website, so you can't really miss them. Um, but I will get on ahead into this first. So the Yum Yum Yoni bar is actually infused with all natural ingredients such as tea tree oil, apple cider vinegar, oregano, and peppermint lemon balm and coconut oil. Who doesn't like coconut, right? So this one is actually good for a healthy pH, support the natural acidity, and aid in preventing bacterial buildup or yeast infections, which we know we don't like. We don't like neither one, Lord. It is supposed to combat odors, balance and maintain the healthy pH, of course, and hydrate and moisturize. So I just actually opened this last night, and see if we can get a good light. So that's what the label looks like. Let me see if I can get a better lighting. Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like. The Yum Yum Yoni bar. And I'll take this out because I actually just took it out yesterday because I had already waited 24 hours before I stopped using the other soap. I always wait 24 hours before I start using a different soap. All right. So this looks a little different than what the website looks like. I thought I was going to get like this really transparent bar of soap, but no, but that's okay. So this is the way mine's ended up looking. Might be a little easier. The lighting's a little bright, but it's a very thick bar of soap, so it's pretty big. Ah, gotta get used to this bar. I mean, it's light, but very colorful a little bit. There we go. We got better lighting. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Very, big bar of soap. It actually lasts pretty good. This one smells really good, actually. I wasn't sure, about the ingredients altogether, but you can slightly smell the coconut oil. I'm not sure if I can really smell, the peppermint in here, but, everything blended so well, so it's, very light. It's not too strong or anything like that. So, if you're not a person that's really, big on, super strong smells, this would be a really good one to get. I really love it. This, between the, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Between the 4 that I actually have, this one's my second favorite as far as smell wise. The boric acid and probiotic soap is my first favorite because I absolutely love mint and peppermint and stuff like that. But this would be my second favorite. It just smells it's just so light and refreshing. So, again, this is the Yum Yum. Let me see if we can get it again. There we go. Yum Yum Yoni bar. And that's what the wrapper looks like. Remember, these actually are not on the website. So just remember, when you're looking, you want to very much so look at the description. So that way you don't get confused about which one. Know which one you're getting. Really, look at it. Because they don't look the same. And, all right. Now for the fun part. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let me get back to this one here. You guys, I can't when I tell you. All right. So for the Femme Restore suppositories. You can get this with an applicator, or you can not get this with an applicator. And let me see here. So this is for all right, so these suppositories work by replenishing normal vaginal acidity and balancing vagina flora and helpful bacteria. The boric acid comes from a mineral found in seawater. It is a quick and easy. I'm sorry, it is quick and easy. Let's see. This is definitely good when you feel a little off, or like, after your cycle, unprotected sex, has sugar consumption, bringing back your pH balance, all that good stuff. It's fast relief, made from natural ingredients, combats yeast infections, bacteria odors, bacteria vaginosis, combats vaginal odors, balances and restores vaginal pH levels within a healthy range. This bottle here comes with 28 capsules. Like the twistable capsules, like that most of the or some of the vitamins come in. So, and I didn't know that you were supposed to get what is it, the little dispenser thing or applicator, so that you can push this up into your vagina. Again, this does come with instructions. It tells you to wash your hairs thoroughly before you take a capsule out of its package, and you can insert it at any angle, and it gives you instructions that some people find it helpful to lie on their back, or maybe go into a squatting position, bend the knees, things of that nature. Just whatever is comfortable for you. And I kind of find it, at least when I used it, I found it best to kind of insert it like I would as if I was using a tampon, because I didn't get the applicator, unfortunately, but it's okay. It worked out. It worked out. It's not as messy as it's nowhere near messy like the Monistat cream or the gel that you would use for like a bacterial infection or yeast infection, things like that. So you can get away with panty liners and be good to go if you decide that you don't want to take it before bed. Personally, I just feel like I get more effect when I'm laying down with anything. So I always just say, if you want to take it before bed, that's the best time to do it. That way it's working, because you're not moving all around and all that good stuff, and it can really get up in there good, right? Yes. What was it? They do suggest, just like any other medication that you take for Vagina World, that you take it about around the same time, in the same day, things like that. And if the infection is chronic, consider using one suppository for 7 days. If it is acute, then you want to consider using it twice a day for 6 to 14 days. And for those of you who do not know the difference between acute and chronic is kind of more like regular, like a little, there's an infection, but it's not crazy. It's just a little off. And then acute is not so cute. That's like the worst. It's like if you had chronic and acute, far as a pain level, acute would be the worst. Just for it to be simpler terms. So since I've only been touching this beautiful soap, I'm going to show you guys, which it actually, come to find out, I know this is a little too much TMI, but the last time I posted a video, I actually had, this came right on time because something was off. So that same night, I actually took one of these, or either it was the next day, and This is what it looks like. You know, a little capsule. You can kind of see the stuff move, but yep, it's just a regular capsule. It says in big, bold, black letters, do not take by mouth. If you swallowed or taken orally, call poison control immediately. And it has a 1-800 number, 222 1222 phone number. So this is not something you take orally. You insert this like you do a vagina pill. I'm sorry, I'm playing. You insert this like you would a tampon. Or if you were using Monistat, it's the same concept. You use it just like you use Monistat. And for those of you who don't know what Monistat is, because you might be a little young, Monistat is that little egg-shaped suppository. It's like kind of jelly-like that you sit in a little thing and you insert when you have a yeast infection, when you don't want to go to the doctor and take the little pink pill. This here is magic in a bottle. It's the only one up there that looks like this, to be honest with you. This is the only one that looks like this up here on the website. This is the only thing up here that's like this in this jar. Literally the next day, the odor was gone. It was completely bad. My boo uses a soap that doesn't quite work with me. And when I tell you it was bad, it was like, no, sis, no. Hell no. And the next day, even though, which it does tell you this up here, that it's a possibility that this will work within the first 24 hours. Even when you go to the doctor, the stuff that they give you still takes about 2 days before you start seeing the odor go away. So you have to use tricks like using tampons to block the smell and all that. You keep your legs crossed, cut so tight because you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want nobody to notice it because the odor's so bad. Or you just want to stay in the house and hide under a blanket. This right here, the odor was literally gone the next morning. And I was like, wow. I really was. I was like, wow. And I continued to take it every night before bed. For the several days, I even wrote down a chart. So I started taking it on a Sunday, and I messed around and missed Thursday. So what they'll tell you, just like any other antibiotic or probiotic that you are on, if you miss a day, as long as you take it within 12 hours apart from each other, you can double up. So what I did was, I think Friday morning, no, I took my normal dose for Friday night. And then, but I took it earlier. I took it earlier Friday night. And then I took my last one, which was Saturday. I took one in the morning, early part of the day. And then I waited until late Saturday night to take the last one. That way I didn't, have to go another day. So as long as they're 12 hours apart, that's great. Just like your birth control or anything else, you can take it as long as it's just 12 hours apart. But this right here is like the best thing so far on the website. I absolutely love the soaps. But this right here is magic in a bottle. It is worth the money. It is worth the money. It is worth the shipping. And when I tell y'all I'm a horrible liar, I cannot make this up. This shit right here. This right here works. It completely works. You need to have this in your life. Even if you're not even necessarily prone to it. You just need this for backup alone. You just need this for backup alone. It even does tell you on the bottle too that this is for vaginal use only, but this is literally like the best thing ever. I was trying to figure out if it's something up here. It's 600 milligrams, just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, everything that I told you guys, it is definitely up here. Oh, other warnings though. I think I missed those. Because it does say up here, y'all, this is small. It does tell you that if you are if you have vaginal bleeding sore, ulcerations, nausea, fever, chill, sensitivity in your lower pelvis or abdominal sexual transmitted diseases, pelvic inflammation disease. Do not use this contraceptive or to prevent transmitted sexual diseases. And that sexual intercourse should be avoided when using this product to prevent further irritation or infection. Hi. And of course, if you are pregnant, you need to be consulting your doctor and keep out of reach of children. Because this is not like a regular, like, you know how you normally squeeze the cap and turn it off? No. This is just a normal twist top like any other. So your kids can easily get to this. So you really do not want this anywhere near children. Hell, some of your teenagers probably don't even need to be near this because we know that they don't like to read stuff. And I just turned 30. So this needs to just be kept away in your little makeup box or your underwear drawer, or, you know, somewhere where your kids know, okay, you don't touch this. No. So far, I have tried the boric acid and probiotics cootie cat bar, which is the one that smells like peppermint, which you know is my favorite. The Euphoria aphrodisiac bar soap, which that's the one that helps with vaginal wetness and it's supposed to, you know, just amp things up a bit. I have the pineapple sage one, which is the one I just finished using. I told you guys about that one last week. And it's supposed to be for vaginal wellness and other things too. Not vaginal wellness. I think I showed you guys that one last time. Let me see here. You guys have to excuse me. I remember telling you guys about it, but I don't know if I gave you feedback on that one or not. I feel like I did. Let me see where. Yeah, I'm so sorry for the delay. So excuse me for a quick second. Okay. So I realized that I didn't actually tell you guys about this one. So we'll get into this. Our lovely full body bar. So like I was telling you guys in the last video, I hadn't tried this one yet, but just to recap that this one is the pineapple sage and it is like super green and yellow. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's like a nice pretty green and yellow. I've been using this one for the past week. This one does smell good too. All of her soaps do smell good, but of course you have your favorites. So this one is supposed to be just like the rest of them, yeast infections. This one actually is good for acne, cis, and is supposed to be. It's supposed to help like reduce like pain during your cycles, and it's supposed to help with your irregular cycles, things like that, and tighten and tone your pelvic muscles. So hopefully, you know, that's always good. We like to stay nice and tight down here, ladies. This one does have almond oil in it. So for those of you that have peanut allergies, be mindful. I don't know if everybody's bodies are different. So, if anything, I would maybe check with your doctor to make sure that almond oil isn't something that's gonna like trigger anything, because this is external use. However, you just be surprised. So this does have almond oil in it. So for any of the soaps, all of the ingredients are definitely listed on the website. You want to make sure that you're reading the ingredients just in case you do have any allergic reactions to anything like that. Again, this is the pineapple sage one. This one's also $14.99, just like most of these are. And the Yum Yum Yoni bar is $14.99 as well. I think the only one that, the most expensive one that I've bought so far is the boric acid and probiotics one. And I'm also currently waiting for the Wet on Demand Yoni bar. So when I come back for the next video, I will give you updates on my Yum Yum Yoni. And hopefully by the time the week is up, I will have my Wet on Demand bar. And yes, it's just like it sounds, Wet on Demand Yoni bar. Oh, I just love the way it smells. So the Wet on Demand Yoni bar is going to reduce ingrown hairs, increase sex drive. pH balance helps with vaginal dryness, and can aid in menopause, and calm irritation of boils and cysts. I know I might be talking a little fast, so bear with me. So I'm excited but a little nervous because I really don't know how I feel about something increasing my sex drive. Like, what if I can't get it? But my friend said I should try it, so I'm gonna try it for you guys so you can see what it's like. And again, the Femme Restore Suppository is very great. You should definitely get it. This right here works. It works. Yum Yum Yoni and our pineapple sage. So right now I'm on bar of soap number 5. I'm gonna start getting some. I think the next thing in my cart is actually a sugar scrub. I'm thinking of trying the Pretty Kitty strawberry scrub because I haven't tried that one yet. And I'm actually going to try a body butter. It's hard to find good lotion and stuff nowadays, so we're going to do that. And so that's all I have for today. I might post another video about this hair oil, but that'll be a separate video. And thank you guys for staying in too.